I'm Jason Connor, owner and founder of Mountaintop Lawn Care. We are a full-service lawn care company, and we also specialize in hardscape and outdoor living applications such as retaining walls, patios, walkways, outdoor living spaces in general. Just always wanted to be a business owner, and just kind of had a knack for this sort of thing, so just kind of ran with it.
Awesome. Did you have it to take any kind of training or anything for like the patio installs and things like that?
I've done a lot of research on it. I am in the process of getting ICPI certified, so that takes a little while because you have to do the work before you can get the certification. So, but I am in the process of doing that sort of thing.
Okay, all right. And so you do a lot of mowing for, I guess, residential and probably commercial as well too.
Yeah, residential and commercial lawn care. Yes.
Right. And how do you get the jobs for the patio and I'm sorry, you mentioned a word I hadn't heard, the hard surface or
hardscape. Yeah,
hardscape.
That's pretty much anything with stone is considered hardscape, whereas mulch and plantings and stuff like that is softscape or just landscape.
Okay.
Most people wonder what I mean when I say, "Oh yeah, I do hardscapes." What's that?
So you don't do any kind of the softscape as far as the plants and things?
I do, yes.
You do? Okay.
I do, yes. Right. I just typically do more of the hardscape side of stuff, and the plantings and stuff are just kind of the finishing touches at the end of the job. Like all this will be sodded over and there'll be plants and everything when we're done.
Awesome.
One advantage to pavers like this is there's no concrete under them. So it's not easy, but you can take these up. So that if you do have water lines, and typically we don't go deep enough because your water lines should be at least 2 feet. They should be below frost line. So they shouldn't interfere with anything that this does. But in the event you had to get down there, it wouldn't be like busting up a stone pad, concrete pad. You could actually take the pavers up and dig down to it.
So then you could redo it relatively easy.
Yeah, you could redo it instead of having to pour on new concrete. Yeah. Actually, their water and sewer lines run underneath this wall here. So,
okay.
And we dug a foot under the wall and it didn't touch anything. So,
someone who's looking to do a hardscape, what would do you basically design things for them? Do they come to you with a design?
Most of the time they come with me with like what they kind of like, and yeah, we do 3D rendering, so I can show you the job before we ever break ground. But yeah, I do design, install the whole 9 yards. I've had people say, I don't know what would look good, and we do everything. Yeah, I guess the whole design, install. We do full service basically, and we do Grotto products, Belgard, and Technoblock products. So we have a wide range, everything from rustic to modern. A whole bunch of different styles I have access to.
People come to you and say, okay, I've got a budget of say 10 grand. Can you do something for me? What happens?
Oh yeah, definitely. Most of the things start about 5. It's hard to do a whole lot other than just a simple walkway or something small for under 5. But typically for 10, you can do a decent sized patio, without anything super fancy. But yeah, you could definitely do stuff for under 10.
How can people get in touch with you if they want to get in touch with you too? Either the mowing or the actual hardscaping landscape.
I have a Facebook page. I'm terrible I'm trying to get better at posting stuff. I'm trying to do at least 1 post a week. But I have a Facebook page, as well as I have business cards and a phone number that people can reach me at. 540-357-5766, and the Facebook page is at Mountaintop Lawn Care LLC.
As far as scheduling, if someone wanted something, do you have like a certain time frame? Obviously, it's going to be on whoever's already booked.
Yeah. Right now, we are at least probably 3 to 4 months out on the hardscape side of things. Of course, because we've got several bigger jobs lined up. Smaller stuff we can fit in sooner than that, but you're looking at least a couple months before we can get to it. Just because we're pretty booked.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Do you work into the winter months as well, or is it primarily like spring, summer, fall?
We have a longer season than mowing, but typically once things start freezing, we pretty much have to stop because a lot of our base materials freeze, and you just can't work with it. So typically, depending on when we get the first deep freeze, normally January and February are pretty much out. But like this year, we started back in about March, and depending on what the weather does, we should be able to work at least till Christmas.
Okay.
So we have a longer season than mowing for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah. Yeah, of course, me, I'm a musician. I'm a huge music geek, so I love concerts. So to go a year and hadn't been to one, so yeah, I'm very excited about that. And shout out to Replenish Band, who has a really good-looking drummer. So,
Awesome.
oh yeah, so definitely excited about that too.
What inspired you to sponsor Replenish Festival?
I've known Travis for several years, and obviously in Floyd, music is huge. You have Floyd Fest. Music is huge in Floyd, and to see somebody wanting to try to get a Christian organization up and running, and just the name Replenish, kind of resonates with me. Just there's no cell phone service, so you can go there. You kind of chill out. You're forced to relax, and to me that means a lot. And I'm willing to stand behind anybody that's trying to, to do the right thing and to push the word out.